let's get this started. Oh. Hello. I'm loading delayed. So I spent like all week getting everything reset up for this stream. And I woke up this morning with an itchy throat and a stuffed nose. So this stream probably won't be super long, sadly, since I'm not feeling great. The body just knows, don't it? When it really needs to maybe not be dumb. Oh well. Okay. Also, thank you so much for 300 subscribers on YouTube. I wasn't expecting to get to this number so fast, to be honest. It usually takes a very long time for people to get to that number. I'm trying to make sure that my mic is too quiet. Of course. When I try to be less loud. This is what I get. Stuffy nose. Okay. Thank you for 300 subscribers on YouTube. I want to make a video for it. I probably will. Mostly just a thank you video and showing where I started to where I am now. It's been, I think, 2-ish years of streaming and making content. I think. It's been a while. Yeah, this stream's probably gonna only last for like an hour. An hour and a half. I also plan on editing and re-uploading it. To be completely honest, I did play a bit of the next part of Scarlet Hollow in a recording, but my audio was absolute crap. So I have some spoilers, but might not actually make the same choices because I'm gonna ask chat for some options. Yeah. Chat also has a bunch of stuff that they can do that I added. If you could see this little goober right here. This is Bite. This is chat's mascot. Oh, right now he isn't much. I'm trying to base him off of a computer mouse, and I still need to figure out his body. I figured out how I want his ears to behave, what I want for his tail, and if anyone makes him talk, you'll see that he has very, very sharp teeth. He also, if anyone types !help, they'll get to see that you can feed him at least one thing. If in the future I want to be able to make him change colors based on what chat wants, but that was a lot of upfront work for a PNG. Well, a little gift tuber in a week. So I did not get to that. It is in the plans, though. Anyway, I think that might be it before getting to game. How do I turn off music again? I have all new hotkeys. Found it. Okay. Let's go to game. Okay. This appears to be working. I just wasn't sure if it would. Now I need to pull up some stuff so I can see it. You won't notice on your side. I just want to be able to see what my mic sounds like and how my stream health is going while live. which is just me pulling up some stuff. Okay. So yeah, I did play a bit ahead. I plan on recording another video of this, but it didn't quite work out, so we're gonna play it instead, and maybe you guys will have some opinions on what I should choose. There are some spots that I'm pretty sure chat would like a say. Let's start. Oh. Wait, no. We need a load. I am befuddled. Yes. Okay. Hanging out with Stella, managed to pass some time, but there's still plenty of daylight left. Maybe it's worth spending more time exploring the town. So yeah, last recording that I did of this, we had gone to the diner with Stella, got some coffee and a biscuit. I threw up in front of Stella. It was a great first impression. It's what I get for eating what clearly should not have been eaten. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Let's go to the general store, since that's next in line, and I assume it's like, yeah, it's right there. It's less far for a walk. Okay. We got some stuffed animals, a goth in a very nice dress, authentic rocks, fresh pickles in a barrel. I don't know if I'd want pickles from a barrel, personally. There's a lot of stuff here. It's a map. It's a map. It's a map. It's a map. Maybe I should pick up some more bread, considering the state of the bread where I am staying. Is it great? You wander into the quaint little general store. Keen eye. It's not as put together as some of the others you saw along your journey. It seems to reflect the state of the town with its meager offerings of dented canned goods and neglected tourist trap trinkets. It feels like an old place that is slowly limping its way to the modern day, lagging behind by just enough to be eternally unfashionable. That's kind of rude. This kind of like antique look is cute. The rundown country ambiance clashes terribly with the goth woman behind the counter, who has been eyeing you with something between curiosity and dawning horror. I'm not that scary. I promise I'm nice. Oh my god. I'm nice, I swear. I promise. She was clearly trying to say it quietly, but of course you heard her. You're the only two people here. Wait, what? Fare thee well, maiden. What? What? Why? Why? You don't need anything here, just turn around and leave. No. I feel like I should ignore the fact that she said something she clearly didn't mean to say, just to give her like the benefit of the doubt to help her along. I don't know. So let's go find something to take to the register. Your gaze turns towards the shelves. You gaze, ice cream. I feel like I should buy ice cream. I can't have ice cream where I'm staying right now because my stupid cousin, well, not stupid, my rude cousin isn't letting me. I'm gonna buy ice cream. Hi there, pretty lady. You quickly head to the fridges, grabbing the dearest frostbitten pint of ice cream before making your way to the register. We're unfortunately out of Hillbrook Creamery in case brand loyalty runs in the family. I'm Kanika, by the way. I figure you must be Tabitha's cousin. It's only fair you should know my name since I know yours. That's much nicer than just trying to pretend that you don't know me. It's less creepy, I guess, technically, because you're not pretending. I am sorry if there are sniffles on the mic. I am trying so hard not to sniffle. I don't even know who Tabitha is. No, why would you lie about that? I was hoping to butter up with a new pint. Is this the wrong one? Nah. Nice to meet you, Kanika. I know you said you already know my name, but I'm loading. Well, thanks for not being weirded out by it. I've already been weirded out by it, don't worry. There's so many options. I'm just quick reading them because there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot of explorers. Let's just start with the first one, I guess. It's just been my rule of thumb the whole time. Everyone in this town is so friendly. Someone even invited me to go cryptid hunting. Oh, I feel like I missed part of that. Wait. Huh? Is it this one? It is this one. Everyone in this town is so friendly. I just got biscuits with this Stella girl I met on the street, and she tried to get me to go into the woods with her. Okay. I assumed it would be the same. Good to know that it changed a lot. Oh, you've already met Stella. Great. She's a much better welcoming committee than I am. I really didn't have an option. She just ran up to me. Technically, Gretchen ran up to me. And Stella followed. I take it you didn't take her up on it? I used to help her film stuff out in the woods all the time back when we were still in school. So you know Stella? Oh yeah, I know Stella. We're the same age, which is a pretty big deal when you live in a town this size. We went to school together from K through 12. That does help with knowing someone. Tabitha was there too, a year ahead of us. Not that a year gives you any distance at a school that small. I wonder how many kids there were. Sorry, how many students there were. Students don't like being called kids anymore. I don't know if they ever did. Oh no, I'm old. Anyway, Stella is probably the coolest person in town. She's a YouTuber. Amazing. So am I. Already did that joke. And she's getting pretty big too. You might have seen some of her videos if you're into creepy stuff. I don't know if this character is. I used to be, in real life. The first really creepy thing I watched was Marble Hornets. And actually when I started watching it, I thought it was real. I was so scared. I hadn't seen found footage stuff before, so I just assumed that the video online was real. I have since learned that it's not, and that not every video online is real, clearly. It's mostly her running around the woods looking for fake animals, which she doesn't find, but it's got a found footage appeal to it. Yeah! Found footage! I'd probably get, sucked into that when I was still in college. Even though I don't believe in that stuff, every episode she gets me wondering if this is the one where she finds something weird out there. Maybe will. I don't know. What is there to do in town? I have a lot of time to kill. If you're looking for something exciting, you definitely came to the wrong place. Fair. The only restaurant we have in town is the diner. The only real place to hang out is probably the library. There's a gas station, for what it's worth. And there's a bar, but it's not exactly a place you'd want to go. It's a dive that's always full of minors. What kind of minor? The age-appropriate minor? That digs rocks? Yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure someone at the diner is throwing a party this weekend. Yeah, he told me about it. Or they. I don't know their gender. In case you want to go to hang out with a bunch of strangers the day before a funeral. Why not? It's something to do. If I were you, I would just wait out the week, read a book, and hope the days pass quickly. then go back to your life and forget you were ever here. That's probably an ending. Just knowing this, it probably is. Well, sorry, knowing this type of game, it is probably an ending to just stay home. Though I don't think I was given an option. I had to come out to the town. I wasn't able to just... I guess I could have explored the house, and that might have made me stay there. I don't really want to do that yet, though. I feel like my mic is misbehaving. I don't want to pique anyone's ears, though. It doesn't sound like you're very fond of this place. No, I'm not. I've been here long enough for a lifetime. That's fair. But getting out is always easier said than done. I don't know, my mom did it, apparently. So what do you think of Tabitha? That depends. Are you guys friends? No. Sadly, we're just family that's only met today. Technically. I don't know, I just met her. Well, if she's been a little mean, try not to take it personally. That's just Tabitha. Okay. Good luck with her this week. I mean it. The stuff that she and Perlane used to say about you. Well, it doesn't bear repeating. So I heard. I'd like to know what it was, though. Am I having model issues? That would be upsetting. We've only been live for 30 minutes. Huh. My aunt used to talk about me. What did she say? If you really want to know, that you and your mom were stuck-up city people who thought you were better than the town. That your mom was for having you out of wedlock. That it's good your mom left because she was going to drink away the family fortune. Oh. I guess my mom was alcoholic. She would just say anything. I never believed a word of it, because I heard what she always said about my family too, and I knew nothing that came from her mouth was worth anyone's time. I think most people in town knew that. However, Tabitha is not most people. Dang it. I'm sure she believed all of it. I don't envy you, having to spend a whole week with someone that thinks so poorly of you. And she's just generally difficult to be around anyway. I feel like I should ask about her clothes, because from what I'm gathering, this is a very southern town, and goth people are seen as more, witchy, and that ain't good for the southern Christian. I need a drink one moment. My throat will last long enough to get through this. How do you get away with a fashion like that in a rural southern town? What? Like they're gonna try me for witchcraft? Maybe. That was my concern. Sure, I get weird looks sometimes, and there are definitely some ladies in town who have made it their job to save my soul. But there are way too many hippies in these hills for most people to be concerned about what I'm wearing. That's good. It's not exactly great to be judged for the kind of fashion that you choose. Hello? Hi. Your Uncle Finch? Welcome in. I am so surprised. I was not expecting a raid. Hello. I am loading delayed. And I am playing Scarlet Hollow, which is a choose your adventure type of scary novella. Sorry. The sound for the raid was way louder than I was expecting. And I'm so sorry if I blew out people's ears. I just set up this whole setup. Anyway, Oh, it's not your Uncle Fish that rated me. I am so sorry. Happy Tact? Okay. Thank you, Happy Tact. Please go take care of yourself. I will do my best to take care of your friends here. How you enjoying the holler? I have played a little bit of it. This is still, I think, the first episode. Like, I just barely met this woman. Just barely met Stella. Just barely met my cousin. I can see why it's gonna get scary, but I'm not quite to what I think the scary stuff is yet. Also, if anyone has problems with the sound, please let me know. I can't tell on my end exactly unless I pull up my stream, and I don't like doing that. It distracts me. I also ask that there are no spoilers in chat. I will ask for opinions on choices when we come to them, but please don't spoil me. I kind of want to not be spoiled. I saw that like the newest episode just came out too, and I'm excited to get to that, but I'm still like on episode 1, so cross my heart, won't give no spoilers. Oh, thank you, your Uncle Finch. Should I just call you Finch or Uncle? I don't know. Okay, I don't actually have like a elevator, this is who I am thing yet. I'm supposed to be a living digital hourglass, that's why there's sand in my head. But I don't really have much lore, so I'm a variety streamer, I play a bunch of things, and have, I mostly have videos on YouTube because I started streaming there first and making content there first. So if you want to, you could head over to Loading Delayed on YouTube and you'll have more stuff to watch, because this is my first stream back in like months. Just haven't done it in a bit. Oh, I don't have that set up. I haven't said that. No. I think I can share YouTube stuff. I made it so that you can't share, one moment. I don't have that set up. I actually didn't think about it. Ah! Thank you, Happy Tact, for following. Linktree. Ah! Thank you, Uncle Fitch, for following. Yeah, it is in the Linktree. I was just gonna try. I should set that up, though, and have a social thing. I just never thought about it. That's what I get. I've been doing this for 2 years, and you would think. You didn't want to throw things at... No, it's fine, Happy Tact. I set that up. You could throw a lot of things at me. I did that on purpose. Because I think it's funny. Do excuse me if you hear coughing or sniffles. I spent like all week trying to reset up all this because, again, I haven't been streaming for a while. But just today, my throat decided it wanted to die. I wanted to stream anyways, so I'm gonna have this for like, how long have I been live so far? I can't see the numbers. Where did my numbers go? I think I've been live for like... Yeah, I'll be fine soon. Just, it'll be a little bit. It hit really fast. I've been live for 40-ish minutes. I think I'll be live for another 20 to 50 minutes. Depends on how my throat's feeling. But yeah. I'm happy to have you guys here. Happy Tact, what were you playing? I don't know how to tell Twitch to tell me what you were doing. I know that there's a way to do that. Oh, you were playing Scarlet Hollow too. Oh, what episode are you on? Just curious. Or like, I know the 5th one just came out. Were you just playing that? I don't know anything besides this. The initial playthrough, yeah. How many? It was a lot? Oh no. Thank you for no spoilers. That is very helpful. I should probably shout you out. Though I don't think I have anyone else but your friends here. It'll give me a good practice on how to shout out. I don't know how to shout out. Oh no. Shout out, happy. I'm just a bit rusty. Yeah. You've spent 200 hours in this game? Oh. Is it worth replaying episodes to see what all the endings are? Because I was just talking to Kanika here, and she said that you should probably just spend this entire week at home and ignore everything, and I'm like, that's probably an ending. So worth replaying? Okay. I'll have to look into that. So far, this is just my first playthrough, and I'm hoping to actually play through all of the episodes before going back to replay, since I am late in playing it to begin with. Worth trying different combinations and explore all the time. I'll have to give that a shot. Okay. Definitely worth trying then. Also, Kanika has like the best look so far of everyone that I've seen. I love a goth queen. Whoa. You're excited that... Oh! You guys are going so fast. It will be nice to have someone else that plays the game following. Because it'd be fun to just, like, when I do get through an episode, just chatting about stuff. Which traits am I going with? I currently have keen sight and animal speak. Mostly because my thought was I should be perceptive. And if a game gives you the option to talk to animals, you should probably take it. Spend 30 minutes talking after chapter 5. Yeah, okay. So it's that heavy. I just like, for interesting combination, I like having more perceptive characters in games in general, because I just find that you have more options. But I don't know if that's true in this game per se. Talking about everything that was different in our playthroughs. Oh, okay. So you're both playing. Do you both stream it? Your character's hot and powerful. Make way, boys. Uncle Finch is in town. Street Smart and Kenai? Okay. I wasn't sure about Street Smart, because the character's not from here. He's a himbo. The Unk is in. Do you both stream then? Or, Uncle, are you just playing on your own time? Because if you are streaming, then I would like to follow you. If someone comes in, I want to try and look into them and stuff, you know. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. Used to stream. Okay. Charity streams. Okay. Okay. Let's just follow. Why not? Okay. I should probably continue before my voice falls out. I've noticed that stuff doesn't start happening for like 30 to an hour type deal in this game, so I'm trying to get an hour in before giving up tonight. Okay. Yeah, Happy Cat. Go take care of yourself. I don't know how long you were streaming. I will take care of our uncle here. And give him, hopefully, a decent watch of a first playthrough. Sure, I get weird looks sometimes, and there are definitely some ladies in town who have made it their job to save my soul. But there are way too many hippies in these hills for most people to be concerned about what I'm wearing. Yeah, go eat. Go take care of yourself. And my mom is Queen Hippie, so I'm probably the least witchy person I know. I've never thought of hippies as witches before, I guess. Would a hippie be seen as a witch? I see them in two different categories. Like, definitely goth reads more witch to me than a hippie. Well, maybe it's just a difference in definition. Everyone my mom talks to might as well be wearing a pointy hat and carrying a broom. Definitely a different definition here. I like to use all the explore options. You can see them as adjacent, like Venn diagram. That's fair. I guess they could have overlapping things. I don't know. Maybe I see hippies. Is it 60s? Like the tree huggy hippie. I wouldn't see that as like a witch per se. But I could be wrong. I'm buying ice cream, by the way, because I can't get ice cream back at the mansion because my cousin's mean. So I'm bringing ice cream home. I feel like the first normal person I've talked to. Might as well. It's another explorer. What, Stella doesn't seem normal to you? Oh. I mean, Stella... I've seen weirder people. Ice cream! She's always felt like the most normal person I know. I guess. I guess there might be a different level of normal in this town. I won't fight you on Tabitha being weird, though. That girl has problems. Fair. Fair. Oh, before I forget, how much do I owe you? $5. Okay. I have hand Kanika 5, as is custom. The ice cream is now yours. I have ice cream? How much money do I have? Is there a way to check? Like, I have no idea. There isn't an inventory. What if I am trying to hand out money I don't have? It seemed like I was less well off coming in here than I would like to be. Will I not have enough money to go home? I don't want to stay. This place seems weird. Very well, fair mate. No way to check. You'll have the money you decide to have. Oh, okay. So I just have money when I need it. Good. Infinite money glitch. I don't know if I want to do fairly well, fair maiden. That seems a little weird. A little weird. The bottomless wallet. I wish I had that in real life. That'd be so helpful. I could pretend using a credit card, but it's not real. I want to be nice in this playthrough. I don't like being awkward in conversation. It was nice chatting. I'll get out of your hair for now, but I'm sure I'll see you around. Yeah, I'm sure I'll see you around. This town is like 3 streets wide. Okay, be nice to the city. Town is not a city. 3 streets wide city would be pretty small. Also, I feel like most of these people might show up to the funeral. Just because. You find yourself on Scarlet Hollow's desolate main street once again. It looks like the sun's finally starting to set. Aw, man, I didn't get to go to the town hall. Boo! I got to go to the diner and the store. I want to go to the town hall. Maybe you'll see if a sleepy southern town like Scarlet Hollow has a vibrant nightlife another day, but for now, you feel ready to head back to the estate. That's fair. Being on a bus for as long as my character has said they've been on a bus, I wouldn't want to be out and about at night. That is why I turned down going cryptid hunting. So, back to the estate. You return to the dirt road, beginning the trek back up towards the estate. As the sun sinks deeper into the horizon, the sky is flooded with orange and pink hues, the shadows around you darkening and stretching out over the path. The vibrant nightlife of a 3 streets wide town in southern wherever we are. Love the sunset colors, though. Yeah, it's real nice. I feel like it'll bite me if I leave it there. That looks like a cat. Big cat. Our big cat petable? If not friend, why friend-shaped? Maybe? That is too comfortable. Nah, too close for comfort. One of my favorite sunsets was in Tennessee, in the Smoky Mountains. I have been to both the Rockies and Appalachian in my life, but I don't know if I actually looked at the sunset over them. I have a missed opportunity. No, I've seen them over the Rockies. That was really pretty. If not for foot shape. Yeah, it's foot shape, I swear. I feel like I'm in danger. The mountains seem to make nights come quickly here, the rounded hills blotting out the dying sun prematurely, casting the valley of Scarlet Hollow in an eerie autumn twilight. It's quiet. I was about to say that at least there's a bird chirping. Maybe there's still a bird chirping. Yeah, there is a bird. It's a friend, I swear. You've had a long day between traveling and meeting all these strangers. The dusty bed that waits for you back at the estate is starting to sound. Oh no. Grown up in around the Appalachians, so a lot of these are like, they remind you of home. Okay. Do the probably mountain lions remind you of home too? Because I know those exist in the Rockies. I was always afraid when I was there that one would pop up. You pause mid-thought. Something is standing in the tree line, watching you, trying to be very still. It's a cat, and a very big one. Is this what you saw in Stella's footage? Run! Just continue down the path. Yeah, if you pretend it's not there, it's not a problem. No, I've heard that for mountain lions, you're supposed to keep looking at them, and you're supposed to make noise. I feel like I should talk to him, since I have the option. I can see you there, you know. The creature continues to watch you from the tree line. It remains silent. Just because you can speak to animals, it doesn't mean that animals always have to speak to you. That's not fair. Sorry about the sneeze. I was being nice and saying sort of hello. Don't turn your back on this thing. And that was my partner. We share an office, and right now he's just gaming while I do my stream. He had a sneeze. Let's start walking backwards. Maintain eye contact. He has headphones on. I don't know if I can tell him. Take it back now, y'all. Eye contact. You begin walking backwards to town, neither you nor the thing watching you breaking eye contact with the other. Prolonged eye contact. The foliage in the tree line snaps and crunches as you walk, matching your pace. Oh no. It's hungry, isn't it? It would seem that the creature you've encountered is intent on stalking you. It becomes you. It becomes you. Oh, it becomes you. It becomes you, becomes it, becomes you. That's confusing. Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Anywhere that... I would sing, but my throat... let me take another drink. Am I having model things? No, it still seems right. Okay. Occasionally I have to check to make sure my model is working properly. Welcome to the internet. Oh, mountain lion. Oh, mountain lion. You don't look very good, man. I don't think that's how it's supposed to look. An honest to goodness mountain lion. Whoa. Stella will never believe me. Even if I get eaten by it, she probably wouldn't. And then it emerges, an honest to goodness mountain lion. And there is something horribly wrong with it. Yeah, it looks like it has cancer. A blood that runs and runs and runs becomes nothing. I feel like I should have like a voice filter for this, but I feel like that would also just sound terrible. Hi, no, back up. You're already too close for comfort. I'ma bonk you on the head with a stick. just bonk. To break tension, y'all can also bonk me if you just type ! Bonk. Completely out of the blue, I have a bunch of things you guys could do to me. But takes another step towards you, drool leaking from its slack mouth. Can you go eat something else? I promise, I'm skin and bones. I've heard that fatty human is also not good to eat. A gardener cannot tend to empty soil. It's almost worse that I can hear it. Sorry, my throat's given up. Not a great time to give up. What the hell are you talking about? In the diner, did you have anything to eat? In the diner I had a coffee and a biscuit. Is that important? She said she'd buy me a biscuit. I also left money, if that's important. Are you saying it likes how I smell because I had coffee and a biscuit? It's not, but I love the description of the biscuit. Yes, warm and fluffy and so... I want one. The butter is suspended in thin matrix of dough. For some reason, though, every time I think of Matrix, I think of the movie Matrix, and I don't think biscuit and that fit together very well. Just a bunch of numbers with butter suspended in them. Don't eat me, I'm all bones. Whoa, cool, Mel. I mean, it's a video game, right? So it's all ones and zeros anyway. Fair. But really, one of the options is just, oh, cool, a mountain lion. Pulls up camera. Why? You're sick, let me help you. I don't think you can. What's up, chat? Whoa, cool mountain lion. One moment. This might be a little hard for me to do, but I want to do something silly that I can do. Chat, look! Look behind me! It's a mountain lion! Whoa! Whoa, look, chat! Whoa! This is a terrible, terrible choice. Terrible. Okay. Back to more serious concerns, I guess. Wait, I have to pull up all my stuff again because I try to have all of my things visual, but then I touched VTube Studio, because of course I did. Make sure to smash that follow button, like that. Make sure to like and subscribe. Pumas? I don't know if this is a puma anymore, man. I could bring you food. I get the feeling it doesn't really want food. Usually they don't attack people. I guess it could be rabies and cancer. Just bite the bullet. Usually. It's such a I feel like I have to. Whoa, cool, mountain lion. Start filming. I have to for the plot. Oh no! As you pull out your phone and hit record, the mountain lion dashes forward with surprising speed, ears back and claws flickering. Oh no! The clout! Like and subscribe before my face gets bitten off. There's a heavy thump as it connects. You find yourself tumbling forward, pitching over the side of the road and rolling downhill. Oh no. It's disorienting. You find it to be almost impossible to stop yourself, the incline too steep, every attempt ending in more scratches and bumps from the rough terrain of the mountainside. Well, this isn't the path home. Oh no. You finally land with a breath-stealing thump in a small copse of trees, battered and bruised, bleeding from the thorny shrubbery, but not dead. Yet. Only 4 to 3% of Mountain Lion viewers are subscribed. Join them. Your eyes are closed. You need them open. They're open, I swear. Leave me alone. Nah, but back up. Doesn't bother trying to hide now, leaping down into the clearing with killing intent in its wide yellow eyes, ready to finish what it started. And then the evening air is pierced with the sound of gunshot. The mountain lion is gone in a flash, leaving a thin trail of blood behind as it disappears into the dark woods beyond the path. Okay, I'm alive for now, but someone has a gun. I don't also look like a mountain lion, right? As you gain your bearings, you realize your ice cream is gone. No! No! I paid $5 to have ice cream. No. Well, now I'm just sad. And traumatized. Worst ending ever, no ice cream. Sad and traumatized without ice cream. You must have lost it in your fall. Oh, hello, sir. Damn, nearly had the thing. Y'all are gonna have to hear my southern accent in a moment, because there's no way this man ain't southern. It's a bad time to say I just got some ice cream. How dare you? You have better have brought enough to share with the class. Best character ever? Really? You voiced this character for Hap? Oh, cool. I wish this actually had voices, though. I played Slay the Princess before playing this, and I kind of went into it expecting there to be voice acting, but I don't know if it's really necessary. I can just work on my own voice acting. But I did expect it. Oh my goodness, Slay the Princess is so good. Yeah. I haven't played all of the endings. I've had some people say that I should, but also, it would take so much to VA this. I guess that's fair. They did just come up with a 5th episode years after this first thing came out, like it first came out, so that's fair. Still, I from Slay the Princess, I expected. It wasn't terrible to have that expectation broken. I just was confused at the start. And I nearly had you too. Who the hell are you? What you doing out here? Looking to get shot? No. Is that a threat? Is that a promise? What the hell was that thing? I'm loading. I think you saved my life. And you ruined my shot. Nearly had the damn thing before. Wait a tick. There's something awfully familiar about you. He looks you up and down with his good eye. What happened to this one? You're that Scarlet kid everyone's been saying wasn't going to show. Well, I apologize for my brusqueness, and I'm sorry for you and Miss Tabitha's loss. I didn't know her, to be honest. I didn't know the woman, and from what I've heard, she was a bitch. So, I don't know if it's much of a loss on me. But for Miss Tabitha, yeah. You can call me Duke. Is that why you have a D on your hat? But that's a devil. Duke seems to think for a moment, glancing up at the darkening sky. Better not keep walking around on your own out here, not with that thing on the prowl. I'd hate to think anything might happen to you without me around to save your skin. Tell you what, tag along with me while I finish what we started, and I'll be sure to get you home safe. I'd wager Miss Tabitha, Miss Tabitha would be no. Now my words and reading are going out. Yay. Would appreciate somebody looking out for you. Also, I just Southern. There's something wrong with that mountain lion. It's probably got the cancer. Had all them lumps. So it was cancer. And this is well known. Why wasn't I told about this before now? Does cancer just... Is that a thing here? I shouldn't be here if you can catch cancer. Is there lead in the water? Doesn't mean it's any less dangerous. If I had to guess, I'd say it's more deadly than ever now that it sees death coming for it. As you well know, when's the last time you heard of a mountain lion attacking anybody? Especially on this side of the continent. I don't know, man. I don't follow mountain lion news. It's not exactly the best thing to follow. You're one of a lucky few. Lucky few. So don't ruin it by going off and dying alone in the woods after God did you a favor. Are you God? Or are you the angel? I don't really want to go after it. Again, I don't want revenge. I want to go home. It took my goddamn ice cream. I guess I do want revenge for the ice cream, but also I appreciate you looking out for me too, thanks. I'm not gonna bring up rewards. I don't want to go with you. I don't think I have an option, and I also don't want an option. I'd rather be with a person that has that that has a gun. Is that you, God? It's me, loading Scarlet. I'm scared. I want to go. I'm trying to start walking away. This person has no self-preservation. If that's a fucking option. No. No. I don't know you. I appreciate it. I don't want to bring up that I want revenge for my ice cream. I feel like that's a bit much to go and shoot something for. I appreciate you looking out for me too. Thanks. Listen, I can thank you more than once, Duke. I'm traumatized, and I've lost my ice cream. Didn't you already thank me? You ain't one of them folks who won't shut up about thanking someone who helped him once, are you? I'm fucking traumatized. It don't matter. Stick with me and we'll make sure it doesn't get the chance to take a chunk out of anybody. I don't like the thought of a man-eater like that walking around my town. I'll thank you to not bring that up again, Duke. You and Duke make your way into the dark woods, following the trail of blood the mountain lion left behind. Before long, the sun has completely set, and the two of you find yourselves in a near total darkness. Though Duke has a flashlight, he uses it sparingly, letting you both adjust to the starlight instead. I wish I lived in a place that I could actually use starlight to see, but alas, light poisoning. Or is it something else? Light... I'm forgetting the word. Pollution. It's pollution. Yeah, light pollution. Thanks, Uncle. But yeah, I live in a place that has way too much light pollution. I wish, but no. It makes sense, though, to do that. Every sound feels deafening as the two of you pick your way through the underbrush. Wait a minute. Stella mentioned being out here. We're not gonna shoot Stella, right? She might be weird, but she don't deserve being shot. You know? Every snapping twig could be the deadly paws of the thing that hunted you. Every rustling leaf, the herald of a vicious attack. Though you know deep down it's probably nothing but squirrels and shrews. Until you hear the unmistakable sound of something large shifting among the fallen leaves. You live close to the city, yeah. I wish light pollution wasn't a thing, but also lights are very useful. Sadly. Please, if this is Stella, don't shoot her. Gotcha? No. The old man quietly steps forward, gun held at the ready. It is Stella. Don't shoot. It's nice when I get out to like a beach where you can see the stars at night crashing of the waves of the oh, that's so cool. I don't live close enough to a beach to actually experience that. I've never been close enough to a beach to actually experience that, sadly. Bucket list item. Go to some ocean or big lake and look at the stars. You're like 4 or 5 hours drive from the beach. Ah, jealous. Beaches, I wish I was there. I wish I was there in game too. This mountain, creepy. What the hell? Stella, I'm so happy you didn't get shot. Duke, you scared me. What are you doing out here so late? Stella, I'd ask you the same, but I'm sure I know what you was thinking around after dark. Well, what has you sneaking around after dark? Do you know how close I just came to putting a hole in you? Hopefully not too close. Do you have to, but you have to take I-16 as the most desolate, most boring stretch of highway. You just put on like a podcast or some rocking, banging music and just zone out. Love going to the Outer Banks up in North Carolina, though. I think I've been to North Carolina once. I don't remember going to the beach, though. I'm not very well traveled, sadly. Not gonna completely bring up where I'm from or where I've been, but I am a VTuber after all. But you did it! No harm, no foul. For now. If we catch you again, there might be a problem. What are you doing with loading? I thought you were going home. I was. Oh, Gretchen. And you stink of mountain lion. Oh, what a smell. And there's something else mixed in there. Something fake. It could drive a dog into madness. It makes me want to bite and tear. Oh, don't bite me. I want a pet. I've yet to pet Gretchen. Like, there was talking about pets, like she wants my cousin to pet her, but I didn't get an option to pet her. I was right there. She thrashes in Stella's arms, but Stella holds her close, stilling her frenzied attack. Whoa, calm down, girl. You know loading. Oh my, I do apologize. How very unladylike of me. I simply can't stand the smell of those things. And yet, Stella won't believe me when I tell her what it is. I swear, it gets so hard to hold on to her when she gets like this. Sometimes it feels like she's only geriatric when she wants to be. It's all right, little lady. You're safe so long as you got your mama looking after you. One moment. I need a drink. Ugh. Coming up on the 1.5 hour mark. Might have to call it around there. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, about not sharing where I'm from. But yeah, North Carolina stretched so far east to west. I had a former girlfriend who lived in Asheville in the southwest corner of the state, and it was so different than Charlotte or the Outer Banks or Research Triangle. I've never heard of Research Triangle before. Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Durham. I've heard of Raleigh, but I know nothing about it. I've never heard something called Research Triangle. That's an interesting way to put it. Is there just a lot of science done in those cities? I would assume so. But I know what assumptions do. Unlike you, Stella, if you decide to keep on doing whatever it is you're doing out here, I think you'll find these woods ain't agreeable tonight. Loading here had a run-in you wouldn't believe. So just go on home and save all this for some other night. Wait, a run-in? No, it's a YouTuber. No. What kind of run-in? Was it supernatural? It looks supernatural. It should have been moving. Like I said, you won't believe it. So put that dang camera away. I was attacked by a mountain lion. You know, like how you said didn't exist in these parts. Why is there a lie option? Raleigh, Chapel Hill, and Durham each have a major university. So that makes them a research triangle? That makes sense, I guess. Because usually there's a lot of research going on at universities. At least big ones. Major ones, as you said. That makes sense. I don't know what this old man is on about. I was attacked by a mountain lion, you know, the kind you said didn't exist in these parts. Oh, I see she's been trying to fill your head with her nonsense, too. It's not nonsense. It's, don't you get started, Stella Richmond. I know her last name now. We was both there. We saw the damn thing. It was a mountain lion, plain and simple. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's just that I did a whole video on them and found absolutely no evidence that they exist out here. Eastern mountain lions are extinct. There hasn't been a sighting in decades. Well, I hate to break it to you, but things that go extinct come back all the time because people go to where they were extinct from and push them out of where they were hiding. I can just assume that might have happened here. There hasn't been a sighting in decades until now. Your friend here damn near got eaten by one. So if you don't want your last video to be found 20 years from now next to a pile of your bones in a den of some long dead creature, you best get out of these woods. I feel like that's exactly what she would want, though. Did I ruin this? Am I gonna make it so that she dies because I told her there's a mountain lion? I don't like that idea. I don't like that thought. I know it's frustrating, but believe me, she is never gonna believe you about the mountain lion. You still think it was a skunk ape? Dude, if it was the weirdest looking skunk ape I've ever done seen. That would be so cool. Yeah, exactly. She wants that. Stella, no. No. No, we would not. Your mama and daddy are spinning in their graves here and talk like that. They're dead? Did they get the cancer too? Oh. If they ain't around to stop you, then I'll take on that responsibility. Go on, get. That's so southern. The old man shoos her away. Fine, I'll go. But if neither of us go with her, she's for sure not going home. Wait, take me with you. Does that mean I should go with her, Duke? Glad you're deciding to take your safety seriously. I feel like I should go. Everyone still no. Stella, yes. Stella, yes. Does that mean I should go with her, Duke? Hell no. There's half a chance she winds up in some kind of situation on her way back. Miss Scarlet would have my ass if she knew I'd get you into if I let you get into a situation. Listen, I don't know if Miss Scarlet would know, you know? I could just go back to town. It's fine. It's fine. Me? I would never. I'm definitely going to be responsible and head right home. Stella, you're really bad at lying. And this is just text. Yeah, I'm sure. You don't believe you either. Yeah, responsible. Responsible Stella. Wink. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. I'm sure. Loading, you stick with me and you'll be alright. And we'll get you back to that cousin of yours in one piece. One piece! But low key, I love that. Oh, yeah, the Mothman shirt. I didn't notice it at first. I only noticed it in the cafe when they started talking about cryptid stuff. I'm like, wait a second. It would be epic to have that. Merch idea for the creator. Sell Stella's fit. Don't you go getting into any situations either, Duke. And I'll see you around, Loading. Oh, I suppose it's time to go. So long, darlings. And good luck with that wretched pest. You better go home, but I know you're not going to, because why would you? No one's there to make sure. No one's there. You can't trust Stella to take care of Stella. She's decided to be a YouTuber that goes looking for cryptids. Gretchen is such a sweet Southern belle of a dog. I know. When I started reading her lines, I'm like, you are a Southern belle. For sure. There is nothing else you could be. With that, she's off. And just you and Duke. It's just you and Duke in the woods once again. Damn. We haven't stopped too long. Now the old hip is starting to voice its complaints. My hips voice their complaints. I'm not looking forward to getting much older. There's an overlook just up this way. Let's sit a spell. I brought a few victuals along if you're peckish. You find your way along the narrow path and emerge on a rocky outcropping overlooking the dark forest. I see eyes. I see eyes. Don't like that. The sky above is smeared with stars, more than you have ever seen before. So jealous. Duke interrupts the serenity of the scene with his old man grunts, folding his creaky joints as he settles in on a nearby log. He starts rustling through a small pack you hadn't noticed he was carrying, pulling out some beef jerky and a couple of beers. Oh, come on, throat. We could do it. At least it's a nice night, even if the circumstances leave something to be desired. Help yourself to jerky. And as for the beer, I was planning on having both cans myself. Are you sure you should be drinking while shooting a gun? Just saying. Probably not the best option. But I suppose I can be convinced to spare one. I don't really want a beer. Might take the edge off, but also being drunk in this situation? No. Can't believe Stella wouldn't believe this. I'm not gonna add vegetarian. I'm just skimming through these because there's a lot of options. I purposely chose to not make myself allergic to peanuts in the first opening part because I'm like, why would you do that to yourself? I understand that it might add some interest, like, stuff, especially since the first food you can eat is a peanut butter and jelly. But why would you do that? Oh my goodness, that stranger on the bus. He's so creepy. I don't like his face. He is... Please, this is the one spoiler, I guess. Does he come back? Because I don't want to talk to him. I don't like him. He is like that uncanny valley bit, and I don't like it. He does not come back. Thank you. He made me so uncomfortable, and it's just text and a picture. I don't like him. But I'm not going to make myself a vegetarian. Screw that. Want to know a fun, not fun fact about him? I talk to him a lot. But sure. Is he supposed to be like a stand-in for somebody? Because now I feel bad. Kind of feel like I've been kidnapped. Fair. There's so many things. I should talk to Duke. I think I'll bring up that he shouldn't be drinking while also shooting gun. I'm actually right? Oh no. Shoot. Like, I made a short about not liking his face and now I feel bad. Who is he supposed to be? Because that's a bit concerning. Not the creator of the game, right? I feel like that would be a little weird to draw yourself in as uncanny. But I guess you could choose that. It was based on a conversation Abby and Tony had with a stranger at a bus stop, and that was the straight. Okay. So a random person that the creators met. That is much better. Now I don't feel as bad because maybe he won't even know. Should you be drinking in this situation? Isn't it dangerous? Oh, lighten up. It's just a Bud Light. It ain't moonshine. Do you drink moonshine on the regular? Still want that convo to pay off somehow later at the end of all this. Since I have keen eye, I just told him he should be a better person, or at least make the choice that he should make. You know? Clearly he didn't want to have a kid. But he's still kind of like leading her on is what I got from the conversation. It was weird. I don't like him. I don't like people like him at all. Anyway, Duke apparently just drinks moonshine. Does he make it too? Can I have some? Anybody who gets drunk off a Bud Light is drinking it wrong. It's alcohol. You get drunk off alcohol. It doesn't matter how you drink it. You gotta get drunk. Find it helps keep my aim steady, lowers the nerves, and just enough to shake the tremor out of my trigger hand. Fair. Actually fair. Oh wait. No. Did I miss that? I double clicked. No, I didn't miss it. Maybe if you had one, it'd calm your jitters. I don't want the beer. I don't want it. Don't want it. Mostly because in real life I can't handle alcohol. I don't like how it makes me feel. at all. I just, it doesn't agree with me. I don't know if it's a genetic thing or just I didn't drink a lot of alcohol growing up. Like, I just don't like it. I've yet to actually have a drink that tastes good too. Same. I just don't get it. I'm happy that we're starting to move more towards like non-alcoholic drinks, mostly for the same vibe. On a couple I like, but on the whole I don't like them. Maybe I just need to look more, but also alcohol's so expensive to just be trying new stuff all the time. I'm not gonna spend that much money to try something that makes me feel gross. So I'll have some of that jerky. Damn straight you will. Did you make it? Did you make the jerky? You take a laborious bite of the jerky, straining your jaw as it fights back. But you manage to tear off a leathery piece. So it's that kind of jerky. Abby's Junior Scientist Power Hour comic number 232 is the whole combo. Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to post a link. I made it so that no one in chat can, except for me and mods. You know, so you can't have people like, come buy views. But I will look that up later. I didn't know that there was a comic about that, actually. I'm not a fan of this kind of jerky. I have a weak jaw. I prefer my jerky a little soft, but also that means it doesn't keep. It's not especially flavorful, but it's very satisfying. Like how you imagine old-timey war rations might taste. Old-timey war rations would break your teeth if you didn't put them in water. I hope that's not that hard to bite. I can't believe Stella wouldn't believe us about the mountain lion. Are they really that rare up here? Well, here I was about to talk about viewer-follower free graphics or something. No! I will take out the banhammer. Bad uncle. Bad uncle. For the longest time I actually had followers only chat up, but everyone hates that. So I've tried to just change some settings. It was just to make sure bots couldn't be a problem. I need to actually get like a moderation bot to take care of that stuff, but I think it'll be okay, because now I need people to have like emails and phone numbers and stuff, and I made sure Twitch will be like, hey, this looks like harassment. Then oh well. If you ask most people, there ain't been any in these parts for decades. Oh, like Stella said. Highly recommend Seribot for that. Yeah, I've been told about Seribot. I haven't looked much into it because I was happy with the follower only stuff. Then I went on TikTok and people are like, that's crazy. I'm not gonna raid into someone with follower only on. And like, oh, I guess that makes sense. I should probably turn that off. I need another drink. Oh, gotta love gamer subs. Delish. Not sponsored. I just love gamer subs. But everybody who lives deep enough in these hills has a story about seeing one. Not that anybody believes us. How deep in the hills do you have to live for you to have a story about a thing that no one's ever seen? Because that seems weird to me. And if we don't manage to bag that son of a bitch, you'll have one of them stories too. Oh man. I don't want to have one of them stories. And then you'll get the rare pleasure of telling people what you've seen with your own two eyes and never having nobody believe you. No. Love Brandon Boone's music though. you did the music for this. Oh, I love the music for both the games too. I'm terrible at looking at who makes music for games. Like, I'm not the kind of person that'll go and find music for games to listen to just outside of playing them. But honestly, this is good, very good background music, and I might use this and Slay the Princess's music later, just for like studying or doing things like I might like armchair ADHD type of thing. I might have that. So having music or something going on in the background really helps me do things. At least it keeps me centered. Had advantage of being familiar with Scarlet Hollow for 5-6 years. You've had time. Yeah, that's fair. I only just barely got into this. I'm a noob. Oh, getting burpy. I haven't talked this long in ages. This is what I get. Trying to adjust my mic. One moment. Okay. Keen eye. For a moment you think you catch something in the tree line from out of the corner of your eye. It was there. It was. I saw it, and now it's gone. But before you say anything, it's gone. Oh. Is it just me, or does it feel like we're being watched right now? That's just nature. You get used to it. That's fair. I just hope it's not Stella. But then again, her eyes don't glow. Is it Gretchen? Speaking of Stella, it seems like you and Stella go way back. What do you think of her? What do I think? I think she's a nice young lady, and she's been through a lot in her short time on this earth. He lets a conspicuous silence fall between the two of you. You could tell me more, I won't tattle. I don't really want to pry. He seems like the kind of guy that wouldn't say much. That thing about her parents rolling in the graves. Are they both dead? I would assume so, but... Yes, they are. God rest their souls. He takes a quiet, contemplated sip of beer. Nah, move on. Sip contemplatively. Hello, Calvin. Welcome into the YouTube chat. I hope everything's going well with you. We were just to pick you up, Calvin. Sorry for everyone on Twitch. There's someone in YouTube chat right now. Oh, now he's in Twitch too. Okay. Works for me. We have been attacked by a mountain lion that seems to have cancer. Spanning across galaxies. This dude with a gun saved us from the mountain lion. Dimensions. And now we're on the hunt for said mountain lion. Hopefully it doesn't cause problems. But who knows? Tabitha is my cousin, by the way. I don't know if you've seen this stuff, Calvin. I don't know if you've watched my videos on this yet. You have other things to do, and I know you do. What do you think of Tabitha? You can be honest. You say that as if I would have a bad word to say about her. Most people do seem to have that. So, I think she knows the value of hard work, and I think she and your whole family have been the lifeblood of this town for longer than I've been alive, and they're the whole reason any new jobs come out this way that ain't just some tourist bullcrap. There, that's probably a very apt description. We have the Scarlets to thank. that this place ain't just a glorified theme park like some other towns I could name. I did see a cop about, like, being really high up on cliffs, and I guess he's talking about that. I don't want to be a local flavor character selling my produce at some cutesy farm stand to folks up from the city who think they want homegrown goods, but get nervous if they see a brown spot. I've actually grown my own food before, like growing plants. They get really big, but yeah, you have a lot of bruising and weird patches on them sometimes, but they still taste amazing. But I can see how he would think that just some city folks would turn their nose at it. So I am grateful to Miss Tabitha, and will hear no slander to her good name. You are a kind soul, Duke. There's a lot. I kind of want to say I feel like I've been kidnapped, but that feels a little weird to say at this part in the conversation. To be fair, tourism reliance is typically very bad for a sustainable economy. Yeah, because you have like seasons of being good. Not to mention environmental impact. Yeah. Tourists suck. I was born in a state that tried to sell tourism. I don't know if there's a lot of states that do that, but I no longer live there, so it doesn't matter. But they tried to sell tourism to get money, and it didn't really work in the area I was in. So, whatever. Tourists just trash everywhere. That's what I think of when I think of tourist trap places. Just trash. Trash to buy, trash to leave, trash to eat. Just trash. I don't think I should say I feel like I've been kidnapped. I was wondering, how did you find me? I've been on that thing's trail all day. I got myself a personal vendetta. It's been after my chickens. You got chickens? I've seen it around my property a few times now, and the next day I always have a bird or two missing. Well, that's not nice. Those birds is like family to me. I raised them from eggs. They know me by sight, like I'm their daddy. That's a little weird to say about chickens. You're taking it a little bit too far, Duke. So it means something to me when some creature sets their sights on my hens. That thing shoots to the top of my list of enemies. That's fair. And I suppose it seems like some commonalities, I think? Commonalities between you and my chickens. I didn't expect to find a near stranger out there on the wrong end of that thing. Bird family? Clearly a trustworthy person, completely above reproach. Says the totally normal CEO of not a Cthulhian entity bird thing. Nah. But I'm glad I did, for your sake. I'm glad you did too, Duke. I would have died. I don't feel like Duke's gonna tell me about himself. He's not the kind of person that would. He does feel like the kind of person that I expect to find out here, but I don't. There's so much to talk to him with. I just want to continue. I don't want to do all the explore options. I feel like it's a easy jump to conversation to just continue. Sit in silence and appreciate night air. Sure. He seems like the kind of guy that would appreciate silence. Sit in silence and appreciate the night air. You choose to let a comfortable silence fall between the two of you, turning your gaze up to the glistening sky. It's like nothing you've ever seen. It's the kind of sight that makes you realize why so many generations that came before you wrote mythologies to describe their patterns. There is so much beauty here, despite the fear that still hangs heavy in the air, knowing what might lurk beyond the tree line. Oh? That sounded like a phone? Yeah, that's a phone. But the tranquility doesn't last long. The harsh sound of a vibrating cell phone pierces the night air. You're getting a call. I have coverage out here. It's your cousin. Oh, yeah, she's probably a little concerned. Ignore it. I think I should pick up the phone. Loading. Where did you go? Are you dead? I picked up the phone. What do you think? Yes. That is a terrible thing to do. She just lost her mother. No. No, I'm just in the woods hanging out with this cool old guy. I don't think I should tell her that I almost got eaten by a mountain lion. I feel like she would be more concerned. Like, this whole sentence. I almost got eaten by a mountain lion. I'm wandering around in the woods with some old guy with a shotgun. I'm safe. Can you come get me? I'm in the woods. I'll share my location. It's none of your business. I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be home later. Who is that? Is that Miss Tabitha? Is there someone with you? And why do you sound like you're calling me from a blender? I have coverage here. I have signal. I am surprised. Are you out in the woods? You should tell her you're with old Duke. Then she'll know you're in good hands. Oh, and make sure to mention how I saved your life. There's a sound nearby. A scuffling, and then... I don't know what that sound is. What in the... Look, I don't know if you know this, since the big city only has trees with little fences around them or whatever. But wandering around... Oh, sorry, that's Tabitha. I need a drink. I love how my character just freezes whenever I go to take a drink. Look, I don't know if you know this, since the big city only has trees with little fences around them or whatever, but wandering around in the woods at night is dangerous. Get back to town now. Listen, I was going to walk with Stella back to town to make sure for when she got back to town. But no. Don't you worry, Miss Tabitha. We'll get loading back to you safe and sound. I'll be sure of that. Tabitha, I promise everything's fine. I'll see you back at the estate. I'll see you in town and hang up. That's fair. Yeah. You hang up the phone, interrupting Tabitha as her voice crackled some command through the bad reception. The rustling grows louder. Oh, chicken? Question mark? Oh, I see it. It's sweet and kind. A bed of flowers, a nice wind, a gentle gardener. What? That must be my birdie. She's still alive. I don't know about that. The old man takes a step towards the tree line. That doesn't look like a bird. That does. That don't. Get your thieving little hands off her. Duke charges forward, flashlight in hand, crashing through the brush. Damn, that thing's fast. Which way did it go? There's an odd sound nearby, though it isn't the sound of whatever the two of you were chasing. Keen-Eye, it's a human voice, and one you recognize immediately. It would appear that Stella didn't leave the woods after all. Really? The YouTuber who likes to take video of creepy shit is still in the woods with creepy shit. Surprise. Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks. She's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but Duke stops mid-stride to listen, his hearing evidently not quite as sharp as yours. Damn it, I know that voice. There appears to be some kind of growth. I've never seen anything like it. Jeez. I hope I don't get demonetized for this. That's your concern? That is your concern. Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go on home? Oh, that don't look good at all. The two of you emerge into the clearing, revealing what Stella had been filming so intently. It's Birdie. How do I know it's Birdie? How would I know? And Finch asks me why I don't trust Stella. Hello. You can't trust Stella with anything, man. But also, how do I know this is Birdie? He said the name Birdie, but that doesn't mean it's Birdie. Her little chicken body panting desperate breaths as she lies in a crumpled heap at Stella's feet. Birdie, oh no. What's happened to you, sweetheart? A new beginning. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Oh no. Duke, I just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. You don't say. Stella has done nothing wrong. .jpg. Stella has done a lot wrong so far. 1, she didn't go home. 2, I don't know yet. So far there's just one thing. Don't put this online. So happy. I'm a green jelly bean. Oh, with the little, the stream avatars. Yeah. I don't know how to attach it to Twitch. Usually Twitch lets you change the stream avatar, but also it's supposed to be a slime. I want to get something else for it, but I thought the slimes worked well enough. I can't tell. Does yours have anything in it? Wrong one. Slime jelly bean, same difference. One of those is tastier than the others, just saying. Yours does have something in it. Nice. I think Uncle Finch has an eyeball in it. Okay. I can make it through this. This seems like important stuff. Throat, don't fail me now. All the better to see. I don't think slimes need to see, but okay. Man, Stella, why couldn't you just be a normal YouTuber who just talks at the camera instead of fights? No. I think I should just say I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Duke. I'm sorry, too. I know how much you love your chickens. There's not, like, eyes in here, right? If you really give two shits, you'll delete that footage. Nobody needs to see her like this. I don't think anybody needs to see anybody like that, because that looks very concerning. I should just tell everybody I talk to animals. It's an option. I should do it. The animals tonight have been saying some really weird things to me. The hell are you on about? Yeah, I'm a little weird too. What a horrid thing to witness. It's like they've all gone mad. If this happens to me, I wouldn't want to live like that. Oh, Gretchen, I hope that doesn't happen to you. Is that foreshadowing? They've been talking to you? We should probably talk more about that later. Did you see the thing that got a hold of her? I sure did. I got it on camera too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something? Those don't look like gnomes. That thing, I want to say was a gnome. You know there ain't no such thing. It's not of this world, that's for certain. What a disgusting thing it was, unappetizing in every sense of the word. Let's examine the chicken. Oh, I don't know. There's something in that. You stoop down to look at the chicken. Let's look at the head. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Can't hide from me. I can see you. I can smell you. Sick, sick creature. Are you calling me sick? I'm not the one who's sick here. Examine the wing. Oh, that looks very broken. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. The old becomes the new. I've never flown, but now I soar. Oh. Whatever got a hold of her busted her wing up too. Little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard. Still, you don't have to pipe in. Examine the growth. Yeah, there's a thing in that. Ugh. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple days. Happened to me once, and there's not so much as a scar these days. That's TMI, Duke. But also, no, I don't think so. I don't know. It kind of looks like there's something in there. Yeah. Yeah. It smells like it should be buried somewhere deep. My senses scream out that this is an abomination. Oh, Stella, please don't get too close. Gretchen is the only one with a sense of, like, anything here. Can you hear the birth that dwells within me? I don't like that statement. Question, technically. Can you hear the way it roars and thunders? Looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside. Ow! Ew, 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 ew. Ew, 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 ew. Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back and give the bird space. Do you think she's become an egg? Like one of those things is going to pop out of her? What a horrid thought. No, I refuse to entertain that notion. She ain't some kind of incubator. I mean, eggs pop out of chickens all the time. Just saying. She just needs that thing drained. Maybe some antibiotics, that's all. And a new wing, man. You can't really fix chicken bones. I think we should put her down. What should we do? I'm freaking the hell out. I feel like I should say that because that is real. Like, what are we supposed to do, man? I'm freaking the hell out right now. Hey, it's gonna be okay. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you. Gently at first. Barely a whisper. I don't like that. There's just whispers in my ears. I don't like this. No. But then a guttural moan, and then another, and another, until suddenly you find yourselves surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. I don't like those emojis. There's something out there. All around us, I can smell it. There are so many of them. Get out here with those emojis. How dare you? Hey, do you guys hear that? Yes, I hear that. She starts filming again. Of course she does. Of course it's... Come on, Birdie. Let's get you home. As Duke scoops up the injured birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. Oh. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded. The strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. No, thank you. Oh, no. hell is that? I don't know. The gardeners come to mend and nurture. Let me blossom and sprout. Let me become. That's a gardener? It looks like a baby worm. Don't you step another foot closer, I'll shoot. Don't you think I won't? Ah, it's got big limbs, no! The man hesitates and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. They want the bird. Give them the bird! Stella? Stella, there's another one. What? No! Let go of Gretchen. No. Get one of these I wish I had an axe. You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering up from the bush. They're gonna make me choose. They're gonna make me choose. This is not fair. This is not fair. Not fair. Oh no. Oh my god. What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet and then chaos. No! I'm gonna have to make a choice. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence, as if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Guys, I don't like this. Shit, shit, get your grubby little hands off my bird. Oh no. No, save. No, this one. Guys. This feels important. Duke has a gun. He can shoot it, right? Gretchen has nothing. She's a pug. She can't fight the thing. Pugs can't fight for themselves. Waits with bated breath. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. Music intensifies. I want to help Gretchen. Duke has a gun. Duke can use gun on thing. It is fine, right? Get it away from Gretchen. Oh, that's so ugly. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh, Loden, my hero! Oh, no! 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 This... That is disgusting. They're putting them... I assume. Hope you weren't planning on sleeping anytime soon. And oh, what? You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. Oh? But then there's a deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it's gone. Okay. Duke? Oh. Duke, the gun isn't for you. Blood? Blood, my heavens, I smell blood. How graphic does this game get? Oh no. I need to turn that off. Anyway. Oh. No. No. I don't know if that's the right choice. He's the one with the gun. What if they come back? Hello, Webhead. What a great time to come in. pretty graphic, but as someone who is hemophobic, it's not as bad as Slay the Princess to me. I guess that's fair. Slay the Princess was pretty graphic. Guys, should I go back and save him? Should I do that? I'm just worried that if they come back, we won't know how to shoot them. And I don't like this. Oh my god, what do we do? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Since I have some people in chat, one's in chat if we live with the consequences. Two's if we go back and fix it. This is a choices matter game with incredible branching, so it both does and doesn't matter that you made that choice. One, live with consequences. No. Okay. Okay. Well, at least we saved Gretchen. Right? Okay. First things first, I grab Gretchen. I hope they didn't stick her with anything. Look at the bright side, you saved Gretchen. This is why we were saying there's great replay value. I know that in the beginning it says you can't save everyone. I thought he would be able to save himself. He had a gun. Which was his downfall, but still. Oh. There, step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Great. Okay, step 2. What's step 2? Holy shit. What the fuck? That is probably what I would be saying. To be fair, the thing did have the hand on the gun. Okay. Fair. And Stella had 2 hands to grab her own dog, but yeah, she wasn't doing jack. She was just videotaping her dog dying. Yay. That man saved my life today and he's gone. Yeah. We call the cops, obviously. Go home and pretend. You don't pretend that this didn't happen. F's in chat. Oh, you can tell. Damn it, Stella, why didn't you do something? You got that footage you wanted. Listen. Freeze response is a thing. I feel like I, as a person, would say either holy shit, what the fuck, or oh my god, that man saved my life today and now he's gone. I feel like that's what I would do. So, let's do that one. That guy saved my life today. Yeah, okay. Deep breath, we need a plan. What if we chase after those things? Get as much footage. Fuck you, Stella! Fuck you! It's the only way anyone will leave us. No. We owe it to Duke. We owe it to Duke to go home. Stella, you froze, and you go after those things. You pull that again. We have to get out of here. Silently follow? No. Stella, we have to get out of here. Okay, let's go. Fucking leave! Oh no! As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. You say nothing, continuing forward with a grim determination. Please, we're almost there. Please. You and Stella reach the main road, and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. Okay. Only one death today. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. Feel a buzz in your pocket? Well, my cousin's probably a little pissed. I think the ones with teeth freak me out the most, and the stinger. The stinger was so bad. No, thank you. They're for sure laying eggs and things. That is what that is. POV, you found a clan of hairless cats. I don't think that's what those are, Webhead. I don't think so. I would have to say a healthy dose of no. Oh my lord. I think Tabitha's pissed. I think it was a cult of small naked dudes. I don't know. I don't know, Happy Tact. 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 13 text messages. I think she's worried. Tabitha seems worried. It's nothing important. Text her that I'm okay. You text Tabitha back and let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. I should call her. Try to call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. I hope she's not also dead. You know? Uh-oh. I think I'm in trouble. That's a lot of texts and missed calls from you-know-who. Maybe Tabby's just worried about you. Very worried, and I hope Tabby's not out here. But, first things first. Let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountain on the Asigna Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl. Who's going to tell Bo? No. His family. I guess now we wait. It's a car. Someone's come to help us. Oh, you look very friendly. Not so much you. You look friendly. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. Can you see anything, sir? Were you the one driving? Is that why it took so long? See, right there. A thing jumps out of the woods and then the shotgun goes off. What? Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury dope boy? Guys, chat. It's a cult of Pillsbury dope boys. Oh no. Could have been a naked maniac. With how they were moving? Nah. You wear your sunglasses at night because you can. Is that a song? I don't know that one. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they are, they're not human. And they killed Duke. Yeah, it's old. Okay. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond. If you don't mind. This is evidence. Oh. Okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. You notice Stella popped something out of the camera. Oh, you sneaky bitch. You sneaky bitch. She stole the recording. They're gonna be so mad later. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please, call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you, and... Who are you exactly? Ends up being an ad for Pillsbury. I don't think so. That I also highly doubt. I don't know if Pillsbury would want to have people view their character with a stinger and teeth in its mouth that would hurt if someone got too close. Just saying. Who are you exactly? That's Loading. They came into town today for the funeral. Loading? As in Tabitha's cousin. Yeah. Damn. Didn't think you'd actually show. Why does no one think I'd show? Did everyone believe Tabitha's mom? My aunt is a bitch. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. Imagine poking one of those. Then it goes. No. Happy tact? No. No. Bad happy tact. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. What? Oh, despair. It's okay, Happy. It's okay. I was just... I remember the old Pillsbury stuff where he just got poked in the belly, and I know that's what you're doing, but I don't remember the sound he made, per se. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. Oh, he'll still be out there in the morning. Unless they eat him, you know? We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. I think a death in a town this small would be enough for a deputy to stop his bowling. Just saying. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Y'all are so lazy. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. But bowling. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left will be fine. Stella. Stella, darling. I'm going to get close for this. No. We're going back to town. No. Oh my gosh, Stella. Let me pull up all my stuff again because Stella being an idiot, I had to go and say no. Just why? I can see why you don't like her happy tact. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to insist for your own safety. And since she can't be responsible enough to go home on her own. Stella sighs. Do you have another camera hidden up your ass or something? Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady, if that is, if your mama permits. Oh, you're talking to Gretchen. But what about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions. Oh. Stella doesn't like cars. Did her parents die in a car crash? I understand now why she wants to walk. I'm sorry, Stella. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Oh, Gretchen looks so worried. The cops usher you and Stella into the back of their squad car. You are just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella, a worried look stretched across her pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ears. Oh, such a good doggy. Stella is quiet and stiff next to you, back rigid as she stares out the window, jaw clenched. Oh, my poor Stella. Neither one of us much likes these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart. Oh, hey Stella, you good? She doesn't respond. I can try to comfort her, but she doesn't know me. Place comforting hand on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of the tension ease and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. I don't think Stella's okay back here, fellas. Oh, I'm sure it's just a little car sickness. She'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill. Though she'd best try not to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late night cleaning the squad car. I don't like these cops. I don't like them. We're only a few minutes away. Y'all had better keep it together until then. Y'all suck. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. Okay. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was, I pee freely. I don't like you. Fox Mulder? I pee freely. Sure. You're in town for the funeral. Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. I feel like you're going to do jack shit about this because you're going to find nothing in the morning because you didn't go to look right now. At least now I know I don't get to trust the cops. Stella, keep an eye on them for us. Make sure they don't get into any more trouble. Rude. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchy. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. Fuck you. Fuck police. Oh. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Yeah, say that again, sister. Okay, so I know it's late, but I'm wound up. I know I, for one, need answers. It's a long shot, but my friend's mom is a weird hippie lady. She knows all about local wildlife and local myths and legends. Maybe she would have some idea what those things were. Oh, wonderful. She always stocks the finest dog biscuits just for me. I could really use one of those right now. I feel like I could use a really good dog biscuit. I need to get away from the trauma. No, you know what? I need my gosh darn ice cream that stupid mountain lion made me lose. Gosh dang it. I say we go over and show her what we have. Are you with me? Oh, hi. You popped out of nowhere. Where have you been? I've been waiting in town forever. Were you that lost? I've been traumatized. Tabby, great. We were just headed over to Sybil's. You should come with us. A lot happened out here tonight. It'll be better to explain it all at once. Is that a biscuit and coffee? Thanks, Happy Tagged. I saw someone die. I don't know if I can actually go with. I don't know if I can go with Stella. This doesn't have any options to stay with her. There's only, I agree you should really come with us. What? I feel like I would say Duke saved my life and then he died right in front of me. But I don't know if you know Duke, actually. Wait, you're serious? Someone died? Yeah, the cops dropped us off down here. It's so great of them, isn't it? They're the best. Well, if you already got the cops involved, I don't see what you think Sybil is going to do. Give you some weird tea about it? Doesn't sound super helpful to me. It was the circumstances. There were these things out there, Tabby. I can't even describe them. Like doughy gnome things. Pillsbury Doughboy. Oh, I see. So she's going to give you the secret gnome knowledge. Loading, I don't think we need to waste our time with that. I'm tired. And it sounds like you're tired. We're going home. But? Baka? No. You don't get to boss me around. Huh. My character is pretty tired. But I also feel like I should get answers. Will I even get answers? Tabitha already doesn't like me though. I can talk to Stella later about it. I do feel like I should say you don't get to boss me around. But she is the boss of town, so that might be just what she's used to doing. Gosh, it's getting late. You don't get to boss me around, Tabitha. I'm an adult. And I'm an older adult. I play the older than you card. And your host for the week, so I do actually get to boss you around. I'll make sure to catch you up on whatever Sybil says loading. Here's my number. Reverse Uno. Uno, reverse. Let me know when you get back so I know you're safe. What, so you're friends now? You better not make problems for me all week, Stella. Tabitha, you're a butt. A butt. Gosh dang it. I'm not a kid. I watched someone die. I'm traumatized. Tabitha doesn't wait for Stella to protest before starting back down the road towards her old BMW, towing you along with her. The night around you is blessedly silent, save for the comforting songs of crickets and your footsteps on the pavement. I can stay up as late as I want. Yeah, I'm an adult, dang it. My bedtime's when I say it is. Like right now, I said my bedtime would be like 20 minutes ago, and well, here we are. I just feel like this is wrapping up. There are no eerie owl-like calls of pale, leering creatures disturbing the night's peaceful ambiance. The things in the woods are nowhere to be found, at least for now. You and Tabitha step into her car. It feels like a lifetime since you've been in this seat, but the truth is, it's been fewer than 12 hours. The smell inside is oddly comforting, like there's some bone-deep recognition that she smells like family. Hello! I was told there wouldn't be jump scares in this thing. I've had like 3. I swear I'm not that easy to jump scare. I need a drink. Finch, feck you. What is that emote? Wait, who? He looks like a miner. Like that's the jackets they were wearing in the diner. Your cousin reaches for the headlights. Why does it know my name? No. Pick off. Loading. You can ever so faintly make out the name tag on his jacket. Wayne. I don't know Wayne. I don't know Wayne. Welcome home. No. In fact, I'm gonna get the next bus out and feck off. Feck off, Finch. The figure steps out of the light, disappearing back into the darkness of the woods. Yeah, you don't look overly thrilled either. His jacket said Wayne. Yeah, well, you saw him for 2 seconds. Maybe you misread it. That feels like it's something important. 1 bus a week? It's 1 bus a week! I miss that. Fuck. It doesn't matter. Let's not freak out over nothing. As she turns on the engine, her keys rattle, betraying the fresh tremor in her hands. She's just as nervous as you. Fun fact, I have a plushie of Wayne. There's a plushie for Wayne? They made... Okay, now I gotta ask. Do they have Stella's shirt? Because if they made a plushie of that dude, but not her epic Mothman shirt, they are missing out. They are missing out. You both ride in silence back up to the estate. I feel like... Oh, it's still falling off the cliff, guys. Don't worry. The stars vaguely illuminate its hulking shape. perch on the cliffside. Despite the warm porch light, it feels even more abandoned than it did during the day, its windows dark and lifeless. Heavy door. Well, see you in the morning. um, why didn't you believe me? Oh, why didn't you believe Stella? She wasn't lying. Tabby? I'm not gonna call her Tabby. She clearly doesn't like me enough. Why didn't you believe Stella? She wasn't lying. I know Stella, and I know the kind of things she says she sees. Well, see you in the morning. And I know how often she can convince other people they see it too. So yeah, I'm skeptical of the... what was it? Gnomes? Sorry. Some cats are behaving very badly. The plushie was from Makeshift Campaign? Okay. I don't think it was gnomes. Again, Pillsbury Doughboy fits the best. Oh. What? But hey, maybe her next video will come out and prove me wrong. There's a first time for everything. What the fuck is that smile? That damn smile. But yeah, I have 2 kitties. They were trying to get at some food that I forgot to take care of. It has been taken care of. You need to work on that. I saw them too. Do you believe me? I believe you even less than I believe Stella. Fuck you. I don't think she's used to smiling much. I'd have to agree. At least I know she can mostly tell the difference between local wildlife and fictional creatures. Emphasis on mostly. You might as well be telling me there's a monster under your bed, but hey, it's not like you have to worry about it for much longer anyway. When the week is over, you won't have to concern yourself with whether or not there's something in the woods. Oh. Sleep tight, I love you. If you really want to keep an eye on me, maybe I can go to work with you tomorrow. Since she seemed so insistent that I did something wrong. Here we go again. What are you trying to angle your way into the family business? No. I don't want to stay here. You just seem concerned about what I'm doing. The answer is no. I'm drawing a line and you'd better not cross it. You sure you don't want to stay up with me for a little bit? We could talk. I've done enough talking. Good night. Tabitha doesn't so much as wave goodbye before heading up the stairs. No fair. You follow suit, climbing up the creaky stairs on your own, to your own waiting bed with its ancient dusty sheets. I feel like I need to, thwack it with a broom. There's a broom there. Let's use that. As you start to drift off, you remember that Stella asked you to let her know you got home safe. Let's let Stella know. You pull out your phone and call. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, a warble in her throat. Oh. Is she sad? Did you make it back all right? I feel like I need to ask about her. I'm tired, actually. You could be such an ass. Yeah, how are you? Are you okay? Totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters, and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world, and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Yeah! I don't think it'll get much better. Ooh. Cinematic. Yeah, I think this is the end of it then. Ah, eyes! Feck off! Go back to what you came. Mining is very central to this place if they have a statue of it right there. I didn't get to go in there. Don't tease me. Don't tempt me with a good time. Ooh, books. Maybe I can go there the next day. Maybe. This is a very long look at windows. There's someone in there. Why sad? Why sad? Who are you? What? Hello? Why is there blood? Hello, sheepies. That hole, or are you llamas? I don't know. That hole is concerning. Oh, pumpkin. Do they just have jack-o'-lanterns sitting? Congrats on finishing chapter 1. Hope you had fun despite the horrors. There were a few jump scares, but I made it regardless. It's interesting. They're definitely trying to build tension before showing all the scary stuff, which is nice. Oh. That door has seen better days. Are we trying to keep things out or in? GG's on completing first chapter. Yay! I'm only a little bit traumatized. Yay! Oh. I'm happy my throat lasted that long. This is the end. Oh, this is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 2, please save your game now. Okay. We'll save. Yes. Return. Oh, don't worry. There's still plenty of trauma to go. No! Trauma for you. Trauma for you. Trauma for everybody. Okay. I don't want to continue. I want to go back to main menu. I have saved, so it should be okay. Okay. Now we get to hear the soothing sounds of pretty music instead of horror. Okay. Actually, let's head back to chatting. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't want to behave. I don't know if anyone is live right now for switching over to some raiding. I want to raid. Wait. Day is live. Oh. I had a ton of fun, Finch. Thanks for being here. Are you guys okay with me raiding into a friend of mine? She's currently playing Genshin Impact, or they are currently playing Genshin Impact. They are Damatori. Tis another VTuber. They also made their model. Yeah, thanks for coming by. I think I'll just attempt to raid into them anyway. Might not get to. Okay. I hope y'all enjoy. Bye. Gotta remember all my buttons.